Thank you, Kevin. Well,
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now here's Crowder, lock at 6. Here's Booker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Young outside, driving inside. The pass to Reddish. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one. And then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5.
Capella, a center who can affect the game defensively every night.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And Jay, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now here's Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Crowder. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Reddish. All alone. Young outside. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense. It's Crowder in the right spot.
To the inside. Bridges. Pass to Paul. Back to Ayton. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice tripling. And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Trae Young. Shot clock at 6. Bridges attacking. Kicks it out to Booker. And it's off from 3-point range. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. They trail by 3. Into the lane. Bogdanovich passes to Young. From deep. Again, Young missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Booker. Bogdanovich against Booker.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Bridges attacking. Kicks it to Ayton. Rebound, Atlanta.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Crowder. Atlanta again missing. Suns leading by 3. Paul right side. 3-pointer. And the Suns miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the shot goes down.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself. And he can get to the rim.
Paul outside. Passes it to Booker. Knocks it loose. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Misses from short range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And here's Collins.
DeAndre Ayton.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul against Young. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. That misses off the backboard.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Now Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Young on the wing. To the middle. Here's Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young against Paul. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Young outside, driving to the basket, and it's good. 2 points. Young's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Paul. Count the basket. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You just can't shake Paul. Just takes the hit, absorbs it on his way to the basket.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Back to Young. The tray. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Paul surveying the floor. And Booker kicks to Paul. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's the pass to Capella. Back to Young. The shake. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Young drives in. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Shoots over Capella. Knocked away.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. A shot by Reddish. No good. Suns trail by 6. Grant, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
And the Suns here with a different look. Saric is checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. Back to right. Driving in. And he comes up with the deuce. Wright's got his first basket of the night.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Payne looking around. Saric outside. Feeds to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. Ayton's got 7 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. Drives to the hoop, and he slams it one-handed.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
Payne with it over Wright. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Payne.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Trae Young, he's feeling. All right, thank you, David. And folks, halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for the Hawks and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. Pass to Saric. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Herter. Takes it inside. That shot off the mark. And so they foul intentionally.
Kevin Herter. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Payne passes to Johnson. Shamet with it. Puts the move on. Herter knocks it away.
How about that? That's a big boost defensively if Herter can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
And he drives in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, here's Shamet. Not a lot of room. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first.
And Landry Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. And maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And right, here we go. Hunter, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Hunter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Payne kicks to Shamet. And the rejection by Chang. They recover it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Right, looking around. Pass to Hunter. Gallinari outside. Right outside. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Johnson wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage. One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Payne dishes to Sharge. Plays it up and banks it in. Sharge has got his first points of the game.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Herter. He has 6. Off target with his 3. Sharge with it. Now right defending. Sharge passes to Payne. Here he goes. Passes it to Shamet. Sharge in the corner. And a missed layup. Atlanta leading by 8. Herter passes to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Right outside. And finished off by Wright.
Well, Herter is a shooter, but right now dropping some nice dimes.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
30 seconds left in the third. Now the pass to Ayton. Outside Crowder. 6 to shoot. Booker the pass to Crowder. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Collins with some nice D.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now, here is Young over Paul.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
Young's shot is off. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading in. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Collins, a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 6. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Suns trail by 8. Paul outside. Dishes it to Crowder. And there's the try. And Crowder slams it in.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside, Bogdanovich. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Dude, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Booker with no one around, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And that's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
And here's Young. Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing. The shot comes out. Now the Suns take it the other way. Lobs it up for Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Young against Paul. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Young. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young against Paul. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins. Shoots from the elbow.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Young against Paul. Young, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Back to Young. Pocket 6. And there's the feed to Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Paul against Young. Bridges left side. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Booker in the corner. The Suns need to get a shot off, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And Young, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. It's tipped. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break, the Hawks. And Bogdanovich hits to Young. From deep 3-point range, it's off. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from David. Thank you as always.
Folks, we'd like to thank
And
you for
that'll wrap
coming
it up,
out.
folks.
athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Booker. Paul into the lane. Pass to Ayton. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Paul with it. Now guarded by Butler. Back to Paul. For 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Lowry.
Blocking foul called on Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul passes to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing from behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Tucker up top, Booker defending. Here's Butler. And Booker pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. 13 feet out. Rebound by the Heat. Robinson on the wing. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now here's Paul. Driving in. Tipped away. Lowry with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Oh, there's the alley. Back to Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Up and over Lowry. And the call over the back.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up. Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Adebayo finds Lowry. 2 on the clock. Throws it up high. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Here's Booker. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron.
Whoa!
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and one.
Shooting 4-3.
A minute 15 left to play in the first. And here's Lowry, outside Robinson. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. And another shot. Pass to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Booker. Goes up again. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Robinson can't hit.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Butler. Good on the 13-footer.
Now, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. He's off on that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Heat up by 5. And
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Right side Booker. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Going inside.
And you just sit down in the stance and refuse to be moved on the defensive end. Kyle Lowry forces the miss.
Butler finds Adebayo. And it's Butler with the jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Over Bridges. Butler can't get it to go.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Crowder, that's good.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Lowry outside. For 3, Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And here's Crowder from the arc. Sinks the tray. Crowder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
In transition. That's good from Paul on the assist by Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
I just love the ball movement.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
A line change here for Miami.
All right, fans, that is your Miami.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Can they get it? And he lays it in. Hero's got his first basket.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Now here's Paul. Ayton in the high post. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Morris with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Morris. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, defense forgets about Morris and pays the price. He loves to score and can do it a number of ways.
Paul finds Booker. Now Bridges. And he drives in. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And he makes it on the layup. Bridges has gotten his first points of the night.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
Hero against Paul. Offensive board. Kicks it to Hero. There's the 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Hero against Booker. And he comes up with a bucket. Booker's got 6 points.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Dedmon. And here's Hero. Six on the shot clock. The jumper from the wing off target. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Suns on top, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Left side, Tucker. The 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Shaman. And a miss there on the triple. Miami trailing. Now Tucker. Pass to Robinson. Lowry outside. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, there you see on display Lowry's speed and his ball handling ability. What a drive.
Payne, pass to McGee. Šarić, high post. Back to McGee. The Suns need to get off a shot. To the paint. And McGee with the stuff.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Robinson in the post. Working on McGee. Here's Adebayo. The shot no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Payne finds McGee. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. For 3, Robinson. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Yeah, that one's good.
They'll give Jimmy Butler credit right there. Resourceful, powerful, backs away from no one.
Payne against Lowry. Pass to Shamet. Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Šarić, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Lowry with it, and it's McGee picking him up, and finished off by Adebayo.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Inside. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers! All right, fans, that was your Miami Heat.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter of the game. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Morris. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He's showing off a polished skill set, is Markieff Morris. Didn't get him the bucket, but earned a trip to the stripe.
Both free throws good from Morris. The Suns leading. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Šarić with it. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. McGee, a screen on Oladipo. To the inside. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got 8.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Payne against Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Šarić for 3. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Such a problem when Šarić is knocking down the 3. It helps space the floor for his teammates. You've got to guard him there.
Here's Strus. Covered by Johnson. Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got rebound number 7 tonight. Launches it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And so it's Dario Šarić making highlights for Phoenix. And And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter. He feels they've done a good job preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough at this stage of the game.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Pass to Butler. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation. Rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Paul. And here's Booker. Shoots over Robinson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Count that one.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
Pass to Bridges. Ayton against Adebayo. Outside Booker from deep three-point range. They get the rebound. That's tipped. Ayton passes to Bridges. Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that. You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Crowder. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Paul.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. And that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Paul. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. To the middle. Shoots. Adebayo, no good.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Booker against Robinson. Tries to break his ice. Booker can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And stolen by Adebayo. Robinson against Booker. And there's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Robinson passes to Butler. A minute 37 left in the game.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
For 3, Bridges nails it from 3. And the Suns lead by 8.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Here's Tucker. Miami, no good that time either. And now we've got an intentional foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Well, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
The ball's knocked loose. .107 left to play in the fourth. Butler passes to Adebayo for three. Robinson buries it from three.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Lowry brings the double team. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Paul. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Takes the three. And it's Miami with a rebound. And here's Butler outside. And he can't get that one. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at small forward. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Another shot with 1 on the clock. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Robinson. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Robinson's got the game going here with the first basket for Miami.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. Now Bogdanovich. And the pass to Young. Takes it from 10. Atlanta again missing.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. The 15-footer. Good.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam, Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Pass to Capella. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Butler. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Miami with the ball. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Steps back. Butler with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Pass to Adebayo. Dishes to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. That one a little long.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Left side Lowry. He kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich looking around. It's Young on the wing. And there's Collins on the assist by Young.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Butler. No points in the game yet for him. Lets it go. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Adebayo passes to Butler. Good work defensively by Capella.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Young against Lowry. Right side Robinson. Beyond the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Young. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Another three for Atlanta.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the three ball. Give me back that momentum.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Shoots over Capella. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Young kicks to Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Collins a screen on Robinson. And here's Bogdanovich for three. The shot no good. Tie game in Atlanta. After this break, we'll be back at the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court for the Heat. At court pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Lowry kicks to Butler. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, Capella. And Adebayo sends it back. That one drops for him. Capella's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Lowry drives in. Adebayo passes to Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Young against Lowry. Young, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Robinson finds Lowry. Down low. Robinson misses. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 7 points in the game.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Now here's Reddish. Now recovering. And Reddish with the slam.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Passes to Robinson. A minute 50 left now here in the second. Butler against Collins. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young outside with the drive. Second chance shot. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Young against Oladipo. Edmond passes to Hero. Nice move. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job.
60.
Thank you, David. And we'll be... And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Shang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. So the wing on the left. Here's Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, if Herter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Pass to Strus. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Atlanta.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. He takes it in, and it's good for 2.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Right outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Pulls up, high post, and another basket for Miami.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
Right against Oladipo. And here is Hunter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Oladipo, and it's right, sending it back. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. At the elbow, Oladipo. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Offensive rebound. Dedmon passes to Strus. Hero with it. Inside, Dedmon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Dedmon's got 5 points so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gallinari outside. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter, and it goes down 2 points.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Strus.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Atlanta leading by 7. Young pass to Bogdanovic. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Collins. Great positioning on the putback.
So quick off the floor. First jump, second jump. Collins regularly beats people to the ball.
Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
It's Young on the wing, headed by Oladipo. From deep. He can't hit that time. The Heat trail by 9. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And finished off by Oladipo.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Young pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 11 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Hero. And Capella sends it back. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Takes a three. Here's Strus. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but one. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Young inside. Lowry covering. Young's shot is off. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. And that one is good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Young taking his time here. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gap of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young pass to Bogdanovich. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Young with no one around. Off target from outside.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And it's Butler missing. Atlanta leading by 7. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Young pass to Reddish. Outside Cowan. Clock at 6. Young drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks. Dancer!
Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Tucker. Rebound by the Hawks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Young from the arc.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
Tucker with the ball. Down low. And denied. He sends it right over the glass. Butler kicks to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And the shot is good.
Look how quick Lowry is on the drive. Zipping past the defense before they can react.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. A beautiful reverse layup. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
And so Butler nails both of them. We've got 1:18 left in the game. Atlanta leading by 7. Now, here is Young. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick.
So it's Miami now. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Young against Lowry. Young pass to Reddish. It's Young on the wing. The three. Robinson pulls it in.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Tucker can't get it to go. Young outside. And so the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Thanks for that. And it's the Hawks to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. It's Booker on the wing. And Booker with the jam.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Crowder with it. Back to Bridges. Drops in the layup for 2. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
So he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Paul against Young. Off target from three-point range. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Paul. He takes it in. And it's in there.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Capella screen on Paul. Down low. Tipped. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Back to Paul. Over Young. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Young with the bucket.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Pass to Paul. Stolen by Young. In transition. Here they come. Here's Reddish. On the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
We appreciate Trae Young in that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Now here's Bridges. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Clock at 4. Shoots over Young. And that one comes up a bit short. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Booker against Young. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Robbed. Bogdanovich from long range. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Paul. They need this. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 5.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Collins outside. There's Young with the 3. The Suns clear it. To the middle. Ayton inside. Collins there. And there's Ayton on the assist by Booker.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Collins right side. 3 seconds left. No good on the layup. Tie game in Atlanta. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, hey, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Pass to Reddish. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And it's blocked by Collins. And they're able to recover. Here's Bridges. From 13 feet, down it goes. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Young. Here he goes. Bogdanovich on the wing. Booker defending. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has gotten 4 this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Paul. The 11-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Hawks leading. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Young against Paul. Young inside. The three, Collins hits the three-pointer. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
How about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins, with a nice shot there.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Now here's Aiden. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul for three. Unable to get that one. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Young. Reddish on the wing. No good on the triple. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. 1:05 left in the first half. Bogdanovich up top. He has 7. No coverage that time. Young's got 9.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
It's Shamet on the wing. Driving inside. Pass to Šarić. Here's Shamet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Shamet. 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Stolen by Collins. Young with it. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 13 points in the game.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And so it's Atlanta. Just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for Phoenix, they've got Johnson. Dario Šarić is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign, and it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Herter. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Johnson. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul. Atlanta timeout. It's time for T-shirt.
The Suns trailing.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud. For your ATL.
Outside Payne.
Dancers. Give my hand pass your ATL Hawks dancers dancing.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. And right with the defensive effort. And the call will be against Dario Šarić. That's his first foul. And Atlanta shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Payne against Wright. Now here's Hunter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he gets it back. Blocked again! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix is shooting a nice 50% for the game. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And here's Wright. From the arc. That shot off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's McGee. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Herter with it, and it's McGee picking him up. And here's Wright from the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And it's Phoenix's ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
Team second. Substitution for the Suns.
Up top, Paul. Hounded by Wright. Paul against Wright. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Gallinari.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. There's Young with the three. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Young against Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. Here's Reddish. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep. And Payne with the 3. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Drives to the hoop. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Payne against Young. Payne, the pass to McGee. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Payne, no good. Payne's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Phoenix making some changes. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Right against Paul. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. And foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team third. Substitution for your Hawks.
15 seconds left in the third. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Young. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. That shot missing. The third quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top, up by 5.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now Bridges, pass to Ayton. Lots of room. Basket's good.
Ayton showing it can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Young with it. The 3 is up. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Young against Paul. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Right side, Paul. Bridges outside. On the wing, Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside Bogdanovich. Into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Crowder right side. Clock at 6. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Crowder. Shoots over Young. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up. And you can't knock it down.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Collins. Paul with a steal.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Young against Paul. Fires for 3. Young misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team second.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Booker. From 20 feet. That one a little long.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Now here's Young. From downtown. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Ball against Young. Here's Ayton. Atlanta with a rebound. And here's Young. A minute 9 left in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Back to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer off the mark. Bridges passes to Aiden. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Young. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 15. Outside Paul. From deep three-point range. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra.
Kevin?
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Lowry passes to Butler. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And Lowry puts up a deep 3, and the 3 ball is good. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And here's Booker following Kyle Lowry's 3. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Booker, and it's Butler missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Crowder kicks to Booker. Outside Crowder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jay Crowder, the little up fake, that was all he needed.
Crowder, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Lowry. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. In the corner, it's Robinson for the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, is work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Butler with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix with another turnover here. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Shots good by Butler.
Now, the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game, important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, give me the ball.
Now here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. 6 to shoot. A baseline J. Miami grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Butler goes in. Lowry passes to Tucker. For 3. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker, right side. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Stolen by Robinson. Tipped away. And stolen by Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Adebayo against Ayton. Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. The pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Lowry passes to Robinson. That's tipped. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. And Crowder brings it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Butler kicks it to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Going inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
Left side Crowder. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Here's the pass to Ayton. On the clock. The drive by Paul, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Suns lead by 4. With the drive, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Butler. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Butler's got 5.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots and shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Pass to Crowder. Kicks to Booker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Heat ball.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Here's Tucker. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Robinson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Suns leading by 4. Bridges, no one around him. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Robinson against Booker. Robinson kicks to Butler. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now, here's Lowry. Robinson goes in, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Driving the lane, and stolen by Ayton.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. Crowder with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Paul passes to Ayton. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock, to the middle, and stolen by Ayton. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Ayton a screen. Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. This one for three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his third assist on the night. Oladipo goes in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Phoenix.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Oladipo misses. Suns leading by 15. From deep three-point range, that one no good. The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, Oladipo soars for the slam. That's pretty, guys.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges got 6 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Hero with it. Ayton's there. Here's Tedman. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Ball left side. Dishes to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. Tedman defending. 4 on the clock. From the baseline. Misses off the left iron. Here's Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Tries again. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Your Suns.
All right, David, thank you.
The Heat, 18.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now here's Payne. To the inside. Kaminsky up top. Guarded by Tucker. Kaminsky misses. The Heat trail by 14. To the left wing. Three-pointer. Butler. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And that one's good. Shannon.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Tucker dishes to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. McGee with the block. Shamet with it. Robinson picks him up. Shamet the pass to Payne. Shoots from the high post, and that one drops. And the Suns lead by 19.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And here are the Suns now. The Heat getting the bucket. Payne kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Out of bounds. Will go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 17. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Payne. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Now Payne over Lowry.
And you just sit down in the stance and refuse to be moved on the defensive end. Kyle Lowry forces the miss.
Adebayo drives in. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the pass to Shamet. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Adebayo takes it off the glass.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Payne. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. McGee finds Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot clock at 6. Shamet with it. Guarded now by Morris. Kaminsky the pass to Shamet. And the Suns miss again. The Heat trail by 15. There's Hero with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Passes to Johnson. Shamet with it. He's covered by Hero. Now, here's Shamet. D right on him. No good again that time.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Oladipo misses. Phoenix leading by 12. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup. Shamet's got 5. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And what a dunk!
Look out below! Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Payne. On the wing, Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Unloads from 13. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Hero. Shamet with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Fires for 3. And McGee kicks to Shamet. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 12. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Drives to the hoop. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
A combination of sheer muscle and speed of Victor Oladipo. You can't stop this guy. So excellent at finishing over aggressive defense.
And here's Booker. Fires the 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. There's Hero with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Dedmon. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns leading by 11. Booker the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Oladipo taking his time here. Here's Dedmon. Banked in off the glass.
And we know this. Victor Oladipo is a multi-talented guy. This is an accomplished scorer and a very polished passer as well.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Phoenix has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Pass to Booker. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bridges finds Crowder. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Tucker. Shot by Crowder, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Butler. The pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Takes the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside Crowder. Ball against Lowry. Ball kicks to Booker. Launches a 3 from the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Lowry. A 3-ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Ball against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. Now here's Crowder. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Over Lowry. Paul finds Booker. Launches it.
2 minutes remaining in the
Cracks
game.
in the tray. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
Robinson goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. On the wing, Booker. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 10. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And stolen by Booker. Bridges outside. Booker in the corner. Inside. Ball against Lowry. Puts it up from 17. The shot from 20 feet away. That shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Robinson. Butler on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Passes it to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Lowry against Paul. Second chance effort. And Ayton with the layup. And the Suns lead by 10.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining. And the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Booker with it. From outside the arc. No good there. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out.
game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Heat, Hawks, and tip-off coming right after this. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Young misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Lowry. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And stolen by Adebayo. Robinson against Young. Robinson passes to Lowry. The shot no good. Capella with the defensive effort. Young against Robinson. Counted.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Pass to Robinson. Driving to the basket. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And it's Atlanta's ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Reddish. Now here's Collins. Robinson defending. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Robinson on the wing. 4-3. Capella with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Bogdanovich into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. And here's Lowry. 5 on the clock. With the drive. And a big finish by Robinson.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Young. Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Atlanta again missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Lowry, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Young. And the layup is good.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Capella against Lowry. Adebayo passes to Lowry from deep. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Lowry right side. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. Tipped. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Hawks on top. They lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Young against Lowry. Right side Young. And here's Collins for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3.
Collins has got 5 now.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Robinson finds Lowry. Hey, rejected by Capella.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Young, the pass to Collins. That 3's off the mark. Miami trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Tucker. 3-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Young. Drives to the hoop. It's good.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and 1.
And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, B.A. Obviously, championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
And Reddish, here we go. That one's wide left. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Butler. His first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Young. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pass to Lowry. Now here's Tucker. Adebayo with it. Guarded by Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tucker. Miami, no good that time either.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A line change here for Miami.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here's Dedmon. Hero outside.
blocking foul called on Clint Capella. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To win the drought. Dedmon, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Young from long range. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Strus, and the shot goes.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Oladipo against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Morris on the wing. Back to Oladipo. From deep three-point range. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Strus. Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in. Hero's gotten his first basket of the night.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Bogdanovich with it. There's Young with the 3. Can't get it to drop. And so that brings the first half to a close. Hawks ahead, leading by 10. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Allie, as always, thanks. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got Danilo Gallinari. DeLon Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Jang in at center, locking down the middle.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Hero for 3. Pure from three-point range. Hero's got 5.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
Wright against Oladipo. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. That one is off. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Right with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Williams misses. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oladipo, right side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
The first one falls.
Victor Oladipo. 2.
And Oladipo drops them both. The Hawks leading. Pass to Jang. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Morris down low, pounded by Wright. Morris can't hit. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Hunter, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Pass to Williams. Here's the 3. And Hero grabs the board. And Miami has possession. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Here's Strus. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. 5 points in the game.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Outside Gallinari. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Oladipo against Wright. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Hero against Williams. Fires the 3. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Hero for 3. That shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. And here's Wright. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Jank. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Williams. Here's Wright. It's stolen. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Ooh, an open look for Hero. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Great open look there. Reddish has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
We've got free t-shirts. You want one? You gotta get live. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. The drive by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 16.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Bogdanovich on the wing. And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right.
Fans, welcome your Miami
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Clock is at 3. Bogdanovich, no good. Robinson against Collins. Here's Lowry. A rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Reddish misses. The Heat shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Lowry finds Robinson. Lowry outside. And he's going for the oop here. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Young. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Young.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Atlanta's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Young. And there's the drive. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 15.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Lowry with it. Picked up by Collins. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Robinson, guarded by Young, puts the move on. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Nifty move, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And a deep 3 from Young. No good on the 3. Well, Miami shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Pass to Butler. Takes it inside. And Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And a deep 3 from Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The baseline J. They grab their own miss. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success. And I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Atlanta again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Back to Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. So this one belongs to the Hawks. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road,